The early stages. The Aryans. The Aryans were nomadic tribes who came down to India about 3,500 years ago from Central Asia in search of food for themselves and for their cattle. It is, however, not known why they left their homeland. It is believed that a natural disaster like drought or outbreak of disease could have led to their fleeing. The Aryans did not build permanent homes or grow crops. They were nomads and reared cattle and sheep, which they considered as their wealth. They learned to settle down from the Dravidians. The Aryans divided the society into 4 main castes. The highest were the Brahmin priests who governed the country. The next were Kshatriyas, who were fighters. The third caste was called the Vaisyas, who were traders. The lowest caste people were called Shudras. They had to serve the upper caste. Prince of Ayodhya. The story of Prince Rama of Ayodhya is elegantly woven in the Ramayana, the greatest of Indian epics. The story presents the essence of ethical life and exemplary virtues like righteousness, justice, truth, duty, and courage even in adverse situations. Prince Rama, the hero of the epic, is an incarnation of Lord Vishnu and portrayed as an ideal man, and as a ruler he is brave and benevolent. Sita, his wife, is depicted as an ideal consort, a devoted wife, and dutiful and determined person. Hanuman, a character depicted in the form of a monkey, is the quintessential courageous, fearless, and devoted follower of his Lord. Even the villain of this epic, Ravana, the king of Lanka, is depicted as a wise ruler who is unfortunately driven by his pride. The basic story revolves around these characters and tells how Prince Rama destroyed the pride of Ravana and saved his beloved wife from his evil clutches. Rama and Sita are still worshipped by millions of people all across the world. The story of Hastinapur. The story of Hastinapur is woven into the world's longest literary work, the Mahabharata. It is the story of the Pandavas and the Kauravas, 2 branches of the Kuru dynasty who lived in northern India many thousands of years ago. Through the small and large events, some comic, some tragic, some beautiful, and others ugly, the story builds towards its bitter and tragic climax. The uniqueness of Mahabharata is that none of the characters, be it the heroes Yudhishthira and Arjuna or the villains Duryodhana and Shakuni, is completely good or evil. Each has his or her own nobility and a part to play in the unfolding tragedy. The blind king Dhritarashtra, loving but weak his wife Gandhari, who understands but blindfolds herself and refuses to see the gentle Yudhishthira, who abhors wars but who is open to manipulations by the unscrupulous, are all parts of the story. Intensely human in their passionate loves and hates, joys and sorrows, the characters of the epic have recognizable counterparts in all ages and civilizations. This is perhaps the secret of popularity and timelessness of the story of Hastinapur. Jainism. Jainism is nature in its purest and truest form. Jainism is as old as nature, who has neither a beginning nor any end. The mission of Jainism is the mission of nature, who is to work for